Michigan man, Colston Loveland. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Bears.
Looking to throw is Williams. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Second and 10. Pass to the right side, caught by Burden. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
Williams going to look to throw again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
You got Hornets! Hornets! Tango! Vegas! Yes!
Throwing again here, Williams. And he's got it! Touchdown, Bears! Luther Burden, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears have broken the tie.
The catch and the touchdown, they were the end result of a terrific route run by the receiver.
Santos now to add the PAT. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Bears 21, Saints 14. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. Trey Palmer, 64 yards. And the Saints are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. CD, put on your OC cap here. What do you do? 2nd and 1, you get stuffed. Now 3rd and 1.
You know, in the old days, I would have said we're going to line up and we're going to run the same darn play and we're going to get it right. But nowadays, as tough as defenses are, I want some mobility. I want some movement, putting the ball in the hands of my quarterback and giving him a run-pass option.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Chicago.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And now the rookie's free. Inside the 10. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bears have broken the tie. Santos with the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Saints 21. Cairo Santos to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
I love football lingo and the evolution of it all. Nickel defense makes sense, right? 5 defensive backs. But then you go to 6. What are you going to call that? And they call it a
Double
dime. A dime, which is just very simple for them. The math doesn't add up. But I know one thing, offenses love to run against dime defenses. Typically, the bigger guys have an advantage against the smaller defensive backs when they're blocking downfield.
Yeah, we saw that advantage right there. They keep it with Miller on 1st down. Tackled by A.J. Epinesa.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
They go play action here with Shuck. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Bears are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Partner, I think this will win a ride very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Here's a give up the middle. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Brian Brzee, the man to bring him down.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
They work now on 2nd and 9. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Hands it off out of the gun. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bears go up by 2 touchdowns. So his big first half continues, his 3rd touchdown already. We'll have to keep watch as this game goes along, how much they want to continue to ride him, because he could be on his way to a record-setting performance. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second, there is a flag. And that flag accepted.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
Here we go, set. Set Panther Street. Panther Street.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Stopped on the play by Jaquan Brisker. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw now, Shuck. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Street, street.
To throw is Shuck. And that is incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th.
Let's go.
They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He sets to fire deep. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning. They'll run to the wide side here with Miller. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
That's complete to Palmer. And he is going to have a Saints first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
That time they're able to bottle him up, and he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 170 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Check. No, no. Hey, check that. Street.
On play action, Shuck. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Bears are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. Now a timeout signal for him. They'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Bears' 34-yard line.
Second and 5.
Sack. Viking 18.
Shuck now to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Bears are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Williams now. A final shot before break. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they're down on the scoreboard. Sort of a sloppy first half. And Coach Davis, if you were in the locker room, what would the message have been?
I think I'd have to go with something you don't ordinarily go with in the NFL. That's a fire and brimstone. You've got to fire these guys up.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, New Orleans. Trey Palmer with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
So from the 37, here's second down and 8. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Here's Williams. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll go. Here's Williams. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape.
Let's go now. Cowboy 8. Cut 19. Cut 19.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable, or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Now a 2nd and 10.
Go.
That's taken in by Palmer. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A gain there of 21 yards.
And the Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Quick throw caught by Godwin. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 12-yard line.
Go, Rig. Go. Let's go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Inside handoff now. Miller. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 178 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Yeah, once more, strong running,
40-yard line.
excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass.
Set up. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Third. Right there. Check up.
Miller going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over to Chong.
Gain of 3. Brings up second.
They'll try to punch it in with Miller. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Ready? Hey, check that. Street. Hut.
Here's Miller. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got him. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll run. It's Miller. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Kendre Miller taking it in from a yard out. And the Saints take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point right down the middle. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd.
35-35.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. To throw, Williams. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's going to be out around the 45-yard line. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
Right back to him on 1st down. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Boy, 194 yards rushing for him now in the afternoon as he continues to put a hurt on this defense. 2nd down and 4. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That 2nd down play nets a -4. They'll come up now 3rd and 9. Now a first carry here for their running back. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
That's good.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense, diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
2nd and 6. Now a handoff running through the middle. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. And they'll run on the inside handoff. Well, they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 4th down and 1.
On 4th down, here's Williams. Pass taken in by his big tight end. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
It's a gain of 14
4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field.
A gain of 14. First down, Bears.
So after the conversion on 4th, here's 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone. Now a handoff looking right. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. And the slot man goes in motion left. 3 quarters in the books.
21-yard line.
We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Williams. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
The offense on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Williams. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Looking to throw. Williams. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Saints are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. That's now a 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the fourth quarter. They find some open field here. And all the way down to the 37. My goodness, 225 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check smash. Ready.
Miller will get it. He has been busy today. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A big run there. 29 yards and a first.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to, but they didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Street, street.
Trying to pound it in, Kamara. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with 2nd down coming up.
That's good hard running right there on 1st and goal. That gets him down to the 2 and puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
One man in the backfield. That's Miller. 2nd and goal.
70 Timberwolf.
They get it to him running left. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Kendre Miller punching it in from a yard away. And the Saints have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th.
Makes the score
Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. Williams looking to do it himself. And this one too low. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
He's had success running the football, and this is more or less an extension of that because they drop it off to him on the screen. And I'll bet he's thinking to himself, if I didn't have to slow up a bit here in traffic, I could have really made something out of that one.
This now a 3rd and 4.
What is it on? Vegas, Vegas! Touch first! Pass, yes! Pass, yes!
Working out of the gun, Williams. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
First down. It's a gain of 32. First down, Chicago.
To throw once more, here's Williams. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them to completion.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. They'll look to throw again. Oh, he finds his running back who snuck right down the middle of the field. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. To the air, Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I like the play call. Roll him out. Give him a chance to run it or throw it. In this situation, he decided to fling it, but couldn't find his man open.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw for it with Williams. He'll try and do this himself. And that went off the mark. A little late with a throw.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive. Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when we see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. He's got a man, complete. Now he's loose again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Trey Palmer, 96 yards. And the Saints could be on their way to a 5-2 start as they add on to their lead. extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14.
Saints 49, Bears 35.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Williams from the gun on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. All 3 timeouts still remain. Keep that in mind. They'd prefer to use them on the defensive end. But here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Williams. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Williams going to throw for it. And he will cover up as he's touched down after a short gain.
Keeps the score, Saints 49, Bears 41.
So with just under 40 seconds to go, you figure this is going to need to bounce their way if they have any shot. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. There he goes again, and he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. So it's a high five for that one. His 5th rushing touchdown of the game as he draws ever nearer to potentially making a run at an NFL record. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Bears 41.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's first and 10. From the gun, here's Williams. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's first down. Operating from the gun, Williams. He's going to let it fly. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here we go, first and goal.
What is it?
Back to throw, Williams. And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown, but probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off. Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for one here and save the possible two-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for two here and you don't get it, that's deflation.
Yeah.
Now you're wondering why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, as this gets him back within a touchdown and a two-point conversion. So with 13 on the clock, it's time for an onside kick.
Kickoff for Chicago.
And the Saints are going to get to this one, so that should about do it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that, just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
And he will have a Saints first down. It has been a struggle, but it's looking like that'll be the one to seal a victory for him. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were